Alright, I drove overnight. There's only 9 miles to the white settlement from that last city. And this, I see they have a warning about overnight parking. They have a sign when you enter, it says no overnight parking. White settlement, it's a part of Fort Worth. So, see, they really don't enforce their signs, but who knows? Alright, so the temperature may not have dropped, but the humidity definitely did. It certainly feels drier, and that's a slight relief, because I was really struggling. That humidity was really making a difference, so it's nice to come over here. I looked for catfish at the Walmarts, and they don't have any. I haven't tried tilapia. There's always tilapia available, but because there's a competing grocery store across the street, Albertsons, I'm gonna give that a look. They're gonna be closing really soon. Maybe check it out tomorrow. Alright, looks like I've discovered another Grackle camp in the Albertsons parking lot. There's plenty of trees in the Walmart parking lot. I don't know why they prefer the Albertsons over Walmart. There's trees here too, I guess. They've chosen their camp. This is likely their nightly camp. Albertsons will be closing soon. Maybe that's part of the reason, because Albertsons closes, so they don't have to deal with so many people. I almost could go for moving my car over to the Albertsons parking lot just to listen to the Grackles all night. So one big reason why I think that I'll benefit more from cooked foods now, well, I'm getting older, but with cooked foods, they dry, they're dried out, they're heated up and they're dry, and I think I got too much phlegm, too much stagnation, too much, I think there's another word for it, just a general slowdown, sluggishness, and I heat things up with a cooked meal, and I'm better. And it's not like I can have prepared meals at the grocery store that are already cooked and then maybe frozen or sitting on the shelf, because after they're cooked, I mean, they go through a cooling down process. They start taking the moisture back in, and then pretty much turning into cold foods again. I need foods that are like recently cooked, recently heated up. The moisture is just recently taken out, because there's a reintroduction of moisture back into the food depending on how long you wait after it's cooked. And if it's like cereal, well, that's been sitting on the shelf for who knows how long. It pretty much has turned back into a cold food. I think I need foods that are recently cooked and haven't just gone through that process of breaking down, because breaking down the nutrients for better digestion. Because the ones that are sitting on the shelves for after they've gone through the heating processes are just not breaking, are turning into something else that are not quite a nutritional food. All right, I don't think I cooked the oats enough. All right, I think there's still too much sogginess in them, and it affects my heart a little bit. I coughed. I had some like oats stuck in my windpipe, I think, and coughed, and then it affected my heart. It feels like the beating is happening in my stomach. It's like something was weird, but it's a lack of cooking. It's being forced to sit in here to do everything, and it's raining out. But I'm gonna first blame the lack of not cooking the oats up enough, I could have, I like to get them to a cookie state. Alright, so this is the first Walmart I've come across that's really low on stocked foods, fruits, meats, everything. So no potatoes. Dang it, I really needed potatoes. I think I can count on people not overbuying the catfish for tomorrow morning at least. Lines are long, it's low on stock to stuff. Maybe, I guess maybe the traffic is like slowing down for deliveries, so what are they doing? Rerouting the food deliveries or something? Alright, with all this overbuying or under trucking, at least I can rely that on people not. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, yeah. At least I can rely on people not overbuying the Ezekiel bread. See if I can get this quick. This Grackle caught a moth and just oh, but now he's got to run. She's got to run. Oh, yeah. Because someone wants to take it. I just want to make a note that the smell of anise and orange peel smell really good together. They really seem to accentuate each other's smell. I kind of like that. I'm going to put it in the coffee. I get the feeling that the grackles are fluffing their tails more around here, and I suspect it's because of the water, the rain. They're dragging their tails on the wet ground and picking things up more, so they gotta fluff their tails more. Right, people say that there's like a 4-minute time limit for soaking the coffee in the French press, but I mean, I don't mind. That's because I guess it gets bitter. I don't mind that it gets bitter. As long as I eat some food with it, then it's fine for me. Alright, taking a little bit bigger chance with the fish liquid by mixing it more with the bread. I want both sides. I'd like to use more than 2 pieces, but I don't know where I'll hold the other 2 pieces. They'd have to sit somewhere. And I don't have many options for holdovers. This will be a big one. Oh God, I should have a second one. Second pieces. All right, it's a little tricky. I can kind of pull it off, though. I did the first 2 just using the bowl. Had the switch over was a difficult part. Mexicans are scared of Corona. It's kind of strange this point in time. I'm north of Fort Worth. I'm starting to exercise more with a 45-pound plate, but it's now in wake of the coronavirus scares that are causing a panic in purchases, and like stock is like out on a lot of things. Not the things I buy yet, but it's a threat. I'm toasting some bread right now because I'm hungry. I'm working out more. I'm eating more because I'm getting hungry more, and And now it's in the face of the coronavirus scare, and I'm going to be at a shortage of food. So I don't know if I should be working out more. It might not be too wise. I got to conserve my energy. But then I might have to fight people for food, so I might want to have strength too. I don't know. Time for a nice catfish and coffee meal. I just have catfish, and then I toasted this bread afterward on the pan, and then washed it down with coffee with various herbs. Only took an hour to prepare. Alright, I slept here last night. I did not expect to get bothered. These guys are parked in the city property, city lot, the swimming pool, baseball parks. The bathrooms are unlocked, so run over there for emergencies or whatever. I stayed in the front. I didn't go in the rear because I kind of expected cops would go more toward the rear and get people out of there. There were some people that drove back there, but it's pretty rare. I stayed in the front here, and there's another car in this lot too with me, so everything worked out pretty good. This is a rare opportunity where I can walk to the bathroom. I'm parked where I have an electrical source and internet and some privacy behind the building. It's a pretty good setup. They don't have problems here enough to shut off the electricity, put up signs saying no trespassing or no overnight parking, and lock the doors. They don't have any of those problems here, clearly. The one complaint I would have is that I'm smelling a little smoke in the air, continuous. Somebody's burning their wood or garbage, whatever, and it is slightly affecting my heart. My heart is feeling a slight panic. I worked out a little bit just in front of my car, and yeah, I got a little bit of a panic. I'm smelling that smoke again. That's the one thing I don't like about this spot.